Welcome back to Gamers Bay channel, and today we're going to take a closer look at the old school off-road racing game, Dakar 2, the world's ultimate rally. This is from the PS2, the original Xbox days. It was developed by the now defunct Acclaim. It was published back in 2003, and it's actually based off of the real-life annual off-road racing championship, the original Paris Dakar Rally. The real life rally is really dangerous. It's a very, very dangerous sporting event. You're racing through rainy mud, sand, dirt. It's a lot of treacherous terrain. So the game pretty much attempts to depict the championship series itself and emulate the actual driving conditions that would be experienced in real life, including, the driving through sand, the dirt, the rain-soaked muddy environments, etc. So the game begins in rural Paris and it ends in Dakar, Senegal, and that's where it gets named, Dakar. It includes tracks in the Saharas and Atlas Mountains. There's 11 stages in the game that you can race upon. Vehicles take real damage throughout gameplay. Slamming into objects, other vehicles, it all does damage to your vehicle. You start to smoke after a while. This is also based off of the original version, the original Paris Dakar Rally. There was another version of this game. Didn't have that great of graphics. It wasn't that cool. This one had some really neat features that actually made it really popular with original Xbox users. In fact, up until 2 years ago, this game was still going for roughly $45 used. And it's now, the prices have really come down. It's really because of economical conditions, etc. So the newer version, you have these more illustrious graphics, and one of the really cool features about this game is the ability to fine-tune your vehicles, including your tire pressure, your suspension, your gear ratios. These were options that weren't typically available in most console-based racing games during that era. In fact, even today, there's not a whole lot of racing games that allow you to fine-tune things like your tire pressure. You can adjust your suspension, your tire pressure, your gear ratios. Another really cool feature about this game that made it super popular was the fact that it automatically records your gameplay sessions. Yes, it automatically records your gameplay sessions. You can replay them in slow-mo and full speed. In fact, what you're watching right now is a replay of a race that I did last night. I recorded this last night. This is one of the first tracks in the game, and you have several vehicles to choose from. There's Mitsubishis, there's Toyotas, there's even a Mercedes that can be unlocked. And you can save your gameplay sessions. You can actually save, it automatically records them, and then you can save them for later viewings. That's another really cool feature about this I really like. And I can see why people paid $45 for this. They like the background music, the sound effects, the camera angles of the replay sessions cover all angles of the vehicle. As you can see, you're looking at the front, the back, the rear. You have first person and third person perspectives. It's really interesting how they managed to pull that off. So anyways, the actual real true to life racing event, the Paris Dakar Rally, or simply the Dakar, is an annual racing rally organized by the Amaury Sport Organization, which was originally launched in 1978. It's essentially an off-road endurance race where competitors take on extremely rough, and I do mean rough terrains. It's very, very dangerous. People have been seriously hurt doing these races. When you play the game, You're driving through dirt, you're driving through mud, you're driving through sand, and your vehicle pulls. It's gonna pull you to the left, pull you to the right. So anyways, the vehicles, you have a number of heavy-duty trucks, you have some rally trucks, rally vehicles to race with, there's dirt bikes. I didn't particularly care for the dirt bikes in this game. I didn't think they were all that great. By all means, graphics-wise, this game is hardly comparable to many of the modern-day off-road racing games we see now, such as like Dirt 3, which I actually got that game for free when I purchased my last laptop. And I'll be honest, I was not a fan of Dirt 3. I really did not care for it. It wasn't particularly something that interested me. This is really, really cool. This game has a few caveats with the controls. You can adjust things like your steering sensitivity. I do like the first-person perspective, like you just saw there, and you can switch between first and third-person perspectives in the game itself. So that's not just a replay that shows that. You actually have 3 different camera angles you can choose from in the game. So now we're gonna actually do. I'm actually gonna get into doing a full-fledged race. We're gonna exit out of this, and we're gonna do arcade, single race. We'll just go with easy. Playing on medium or hard is just ridiculous in this game because it just pulls your vehicle all over the place. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go with the Mitsubishi. No, I think we're gonna go with the Mitsubishi Pajero. I think we're gonna go with this one. You can see here you can adjust your tire compound. I mean, how many racing games allow you to do this? I mean, there's just like none in existence. They don't exist. Tire pressure. For this particular track, I prefer to have higher tire pressure, firmer suspension. Gearbox, we're leaving it automatic. We're gonna leave our gear ratios. Probably gonna go with sitting in the middle, and let's race. Now there are cheat codes you can use to unlock the other vehicles and the other maps and so forth, and I'll get to that in just a minute. So here we are. This is the actual race.
2, 1, go!
By all means, this is a tough game. It was not designed. I am playing with a controller. This was not designed to play with a controller. This was designed to be played with the steering wheels on the PS2 and the original Xbox consoles. Woo! Just slammed into that. Yeah, this is really designed to play with the steering wheel. You can play with the controller, but man, not the easiest thing to do, especially with all this grip and pull from the sand and the mud and the gravel. You can see you do have pretty decent brakes. Of course, they really slow you down. And I just flipped, and I'm recovering.
Medium right. Medium right.
Now, this is the PS2 version. The original Xbox version of this game, definitely better quality graphics. In fact, the original Xbox version pretty much blows this version away. And it's not just the graphics that that had their differences with, between the Xbox and the PS2 versions. It was also the steering adjustments. With the original Xbox, you had more fine-tuned adjusting for your steering than what you had in this version. And now these are off-road vehicles. When you drive on straight flat ground like this, you know, these tires are meant to grip the dirt, not to grip the pavement. As you can see, I'm sliding. Oh, and I just slammed. So this game actually had quite a bit of praise from critics. People particularly like the environments, the racing environments, the background music. The sound effects are actually really decent in this game. I thought the sound effects in games like Dirt, the Dirt series, was just crap. Wow. Just caught some air there. So my only complaint about this game is the fact that the vehicles are not all that fast. But like I said, it's meant to depict this off-road event, and typically you're not going to do 90 miles an hour in the sand. I mean, let's be realistic. You're not going to drive 90, 100 miles an hour through the dirt and the sand. You just wreck any vehicle would wreck. I don't care what kind of tires you had or what your suspension was. And we're approaching the end of the race now. Run these cones over just because. And it's really cool to watch the replays, and it just automatically does it. When you click exit in the game, it pretty much then gives you the option to go ahead and save this as a file. So I'm gonna do a couple more videos. We're gonna pump out a few more videos of this game just because it's very unique. It's one of a kind as far as off-road racing games goes. You can still pick this up on eBay if you have an original Xbox, if you have a PS2. They go pretty cheap now. Like I said, 2 years ago, this game for the original Xbox was going for about $45. Today, you can get it for about $10-12, complete with the original case and artwork insert manual, etc. But yeah, we are going to do more videos of this with some of the unlocked vehicles. There are cheat codes available to unlock all the vehicles by default, except for I think there's a BMW or Mercedes you can unlock that you cannot unlock with a cheat code. You have to actually beat the game on any medium mode with any of the unlocked vehicles, so not the standard ones, and then you can unlock that vehicle as well. And I may do a video of that. You can see it just completely it's 100% accurate replay of your actual gameplay, and then it can cover it from all angles when it replays. It's just killer. And like I said, the original Xbox version, which I do have that version as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a capture card that's going to work with my original Xbox. Once I can get one together, I'll probably do some videos of that version as well, just because the graphics on the original Xbox version are killer. I mean, they're pretty good in here too, but they're just, the graphics in the original Xbox version just blow this one away. So anyways, that is Dakar 2, the world's ultimate rally. Definitely find yourself a copy of this game. It's dope. I really do recommend playing it. And we will see you next time. And we will be doing, like I said, we'll be doing more videos of this. If you get a chance, if you really like the video, throw a like. Subscribe to Gamers Bay channel to keep up with our latest arcade racing game videos, etc. You can also join our community on Google+. There's about 13,000 other people for you to connect with there. If you have a gaming channel on YouTube, go to Gamers Bay. There'll be a link in there in the About section to the Gamers Video Archive, where you can post your latest gameplay videos, your Let's Plays, and we actually do promote other YouTube channels from the Gamers Video Archive community. So we actually have two gaming brands. We have the Gamers Video Archive, which is actually an offshoot of Gamers Bay. And Gamers Bay is our gaming news wing. And we had so many Let's Play videos from from YouTube. We had so many YouTubers joining Gamers Bay. The community was flooded with Let's Plays. So we actually started a second community to help house these types of videos. just it's incredible how many people have gaming channels on YouTube, or even Twitch for that matter. But definitely, you know, check out Gamers Bay Community. We're gonna put a link below in the description to both the Gamers Video Archive, to both communities. Check those out. We also host a few hundred online games that are free. You can play online on our site. I'll throw in a link to that below as well, to some of our racing games online. And you can also find a link to our website, to our online games section through Gamers Bay Community and from the front of our channel here on YouTube. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and be cool. See you next time.